Hey guys, it's me Marty and welcome to this edition of First Impression Fridays on Diamonds and Denim. So today I had a whole nother First Impressions Friday planned out today, but I got home and I got this in the mail. Coupon for Macy's, of course, duh. Receipt. The Bigger Bolder Brow Kit from Benefits. So y'all know for the longest time I've been using this teeny tiny little Gimme Brow sample that I got at ULTA Redemption, and I'm just about out of it. Like, it's so, look how dry it is. It's horrible, it's really dry. But I love it. I use it every time I do an eyebrow look. So Macy's actually did a thing where you got $10 back off of every $50 you spent for Memorial Day weekend, which is Memorial Day weekend currently. I don't know when this is going to be posted, but it's Memorial Day weekend now. And so I had $40 because I ordered a handbag. So I had $40 I could use. So I tried to get the most I could from it. This kit for $20. Yes, this whole kit was $20. So this is the box. I just opened the first box and it's got a little tin inside, I think. I ordered it in, oh, it's shade number 5. Yeah, shade 5. Okay. So I ordered it in brown, dark brown / black. Oh, it's cute. Okay, so this is the box. It's just got a picture of the girl on the front, bigger, bolder brows. Got a list of everything you get in the set on the bottom, on the back. Brow Zam Magic Tips and Tricks, buildable color for dramatic brows. It's got this that came with it. It's a little like tips and tricks situation, which is kind of good because sometimes if you're not used to a product, you may not even try it just because you already don't know how to use it and you already feel kind of lost, so you're not even going to give it a shot. I have no makeup on right now. I just have a pre-spray, the same one I did last time, the Too Faced. And I have eyelash primer on. So after you open the little tin, this is the little tin with the little lady, bigger, bolder brows. And when you open it up, it has all of your little tools. Now what each one of them are, I'm not entirely sure, so I'm about to get into that with you in a second. We have Cabrow Cream Gel Brow Color with Brush. Oh, thank God, I hate when I don't have an eyebrow brush, because it takes forever. We got 24-hour brow setter. Highbrow, which I think is like my It Brow Lift. The It Brow Lift, I think. It Cosmetics Brow Lift. But as you can see, mine is a little worse for wear. It's been around the block it's been around the block for a while, so this might be a good replacement for it. Last but not least, a brow stencil. What is this one for? What is this? The little thing it came with. And then it has this thing. I guess you hook this to that some kind of way. We'll figure it out. Whatever. Oh, I see. Okay, so you put this stencil thing in here. Like so. And then you just put it over your eyebrow, I guess, to trace it. Oh, that's cool. Again, for those of us who need it. Anyway, I'm not going to use it anyway. But if you need a stencil, I think that's really nice for people who don't. I just love this little tin. Like, it's gonna be so nice to just stick the whole tin in there and just pull it out when I need it. I really like that. I'm so excited, y'all. Like, it's ridiculous. Okay, yeah, that's what it said to do. It says to use the stencil to fill out your shape, and then you just go back with the Brows That Wow using Cabrow. Brows That Wow. Pull out the brush from the cap of Cabrow. Use a tiny amount of cream gel brow color to trace along the stencil. This creates a baseline for brows. You can try the stencil if you want. I'm so used to doing my brows. I only know how to do it my way, and I don't have time to be messing around with these people, so I'm going to do it this way. Oh, cute. It's a brow thing, so it doesn't smell like anything. Seems a little light, though. See how brown it is? Just a suggestion to benefit, it would have been nice to get a spoolie in there where I didn't have to go through my box. I mean, it is a brow thing, like... Everybody needs a spoolie. Not trying to complain or anything, but that would have been a good thing to add, since it is in fact a brow situation here. Okay, so y'all have seen me do my brows 100 times, so just bear with me while I do them one more time so I can try out this product. So I'm going to use my spoolie to brush out my brows a little bit. Alright, so now I'm going to test this out. So I have the little brush here. I'm going to use a little tiny bit of product. Oh, I like it already though. I really do. Because it's really, really soft. Like, it's super soft. I feel like it's going to go on really well. Let's see what's up. So let me say, everyone has their own way of doing their brows. I always outline it before I fill them in. I just think it's easier for me to find the shape. And if I mess it up, it's not so much to fix. So, but that's just me. Again, everybody's different. Okay, so I mean, Cabral. It looks real. I like it a lot. I mean, yeah, look at that. Okay, Cabral. I feel you, Cabral. Cabral is on point. You fan out the front just to make sure it looks natural fade in. And that took like, it did not take a lot of time at all. It was out of this, just so you know, when I found out I had $40 to use for free, I went, my original plan was to get the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, because I've heard about it for so long, so many people I know use it. So that's what I wanted originally, but then when I saw this deal, I mean, it was, do I spend half of my money on one product, or do I go ahead and get 5 for the price of one? So that's what I did. I don't regret it either. This is really nice. I like this thing. So, Cabral, Cabral, you have my heart, Cabral. I am obsessed with this. I love it. It's so pigmented. It's so smooth. It went on super smooth. I mean, I like it. It is for a bold brow. Like, I won't wear this every day. It's certainly a way bolder brow than like a pencil. But I mean, I really like Cabral. So now they want me to use highbrow pencil to lift the look. So I guess this would be like in place of a concealer, like to pick it up. Under the brow, lightly blend. This highlighter creates an illusion of a brighter, boosted and younger looking eyes. So, okay, so I'm not going to use the concealer this time because I want to use only what's in the kit. So let's see. Yeah, it's the same thing as the It Cosmetics Brow Lift. Except it doesn't have so I'm gonna use my little concealer brush to blend this out like I would do with concealer, but so what I did, I blended it out, but then I went back in with the same concealer brush and I used the excess from this and I went back on the top with it, because I feel like if I go over the top with it now, I feel like it's gonna be too white, like it's gonna leave a halo, and I don't want a halo. So the highbrow, if I was gonna do the highbrow by itself, it would get a diamond for what it's used for, but I just don't really see much of a point in it, only because what I'm doing with that, I could do better with the Benefit Boing Concealer. I feel like I could do it better with that. But I mean, it does lift the brow. It does kind of chisel it out a little bit. So I like it. I just think it's the same thing as using a concealer and then going back and highlighting the brow with this, like after you finish with your eyeshadow. So I like it. It's a good product. I just, don't really know if I need it that badly. But it would get a diamond for the product it is. It does what it needs to do. And then 24-hour brow setter, seal the deal. So this is the 24-hour brow setter. Again, I think it's like Give Me Brow. I think it's like the Give Me Brow thing. I think it might just be repackaged and changed a little bit because it's the same thing. It is a shaping and setting gel for brows. This says it is a brow volumizing fiber gel. So it does the same thing pretty much. So I'm assuming this is just a new one. So for the sake of a true first impression Friday on this box, I will go ahead and use the brow setter gel, even though, like I said, I think it's the same as Give Me Brow. Ooh, oh, it's like a clear, it's not the same, it's a clear gel. Okay. Oh, it has a smell. Okay, so this one I have an issue with. I like it. I like the gel itself. It definitely flattened the brows out. It definitely flattened the brows out. I definitely think if I was going somewhere for a long time, like in April I went to WrestleMania and we sat there for 5 hours. I truly think this would be something. I truly think this would be something that I want to use for that, because they're not gonna go anywhere. If you have time, unlike me, if you have time to do makeup in the morning before you go to work, it would definitely last through my 8 to 9 hour workday. As a teacher, it would definitely last that long. I think with this being the summer, you sweat a lot, and I think that this would be really good for that. My only issue with this thing is this issue right here. I think this brush, okay? I think this brush thing is too wide for brows. Unless you have really big brows, I feel like this will wind up getting all over everything because it's just such a long, it's such a long brush for that. Like it's, like let me show you. Okay, so this is the Gimme Brow that I love. This is the 24-hour brow setter. See the difference in the size? Like this one is so much more manageable because I don't have super big brows. They're actually pretty thin, which is funny to say I'm so hairy, but it's my brows are actually pretty thin. I don't grow them out because they get kind of sporadic. Like I'll have like spots all over the place. That piece of hair is driving me crazy, but I did. But anyway, so I like it, but I don't like it. I wish it was smaller so I could have more control over it. Okay, so I'm gonna go and do the rest of my makeup, and I'll come back and we will discuss the end result of the whole entire kit. I am back now that all the rest of my face is done. So Benefit, first of all, let me say, is known for their brows. In Ulta, there's a Benefit brow bar. So I know Anastasia Beverly Hills was my go-to for brows, but I look at all brands, and like I said, Benefit is kind of known for their brows, being that they have the brow bar. This kit, I'm kind of on the fence with it because the stencils I personally didn't use, but I think somebody who's not used to doing their brows, I think could get a lot of help out of it. So I think it's a good thing to have if you need it. Again, I personally don't need it. I've been doing my brows for a while now. So I think if you do need it, then it would be a good thing to have, especially like if you want to change, like I always wear mine arched. But if you do want to do a straight brow, they do have a stencil for a straight brow. So one day I might try that. I just never felt the need to have straight brows. But there were 5 products counting the arch stencils. And this is the high brow, which was the highlight that you put underneath. It's just like the It Cosmetics Brow Lift. I don't really need it that much because I usually do that with concealer. But I do like it. It did what it needed to do. So it's a good product. I like it. Cabral. Cabral is awesome. Cabral by itself would make me give this case a diamond because that gel, I mean, look at it. It was so easy to apply. Nothing came off. It like glided on. It's so easy. Like I hate when when I'm starting a really good line and then it jumps. Or I have a really good line and it runs out and I have to dip back in and then I can never get my line straight again. So just Cabral by itself. Cabral is a brow gel that I will probably always use. It is such a good setup. I love that the brush is in the top. It just makes it a lot easier to use. Like for me, I have brushes. I have 3 cups of brushes. I have my Shani brush collection. I have these 2 brush cups. And I have my scroll, which is down there. The scroll, the Shani scroll, the big long scroll. So anytime I can consolidate a brush with a product, it makes it so much easier because I don't have to freaking look for it when I'm ready to use it. So the 24-hour brow setter. That was the one. I liked it. I actually prefer Gimme Brow to it only because the brush is so big. My eyebrows are not thick enough to warrant that big long brush. So it does what it needs to do. The gel set on it it flattened my brows out really good, held everything in place through the rest of what I did today to my face. It held everything in place. I just wish the brow was smaller like the Gimme Brow. But this case as a whole, including the tin and the tip sheet. So with these 2, I definitely give the Benefits Bigger Bolder Brow Set a diamond. For the price, dude, $20, okay? $20 for all of these products in one. And look at my brows. I can honestly say I don't remember the last time my brows looked this good. And I do my brows every week on Tutorial Tuesday and First Impression Fridays. So the fact that they look this good after all of the products I've tried, and I've never had them look like they do right now, look at them, y'all. I mean, so I absolutely adore it. I'm going to use that. That's going to probably start being my go-to brow set. It's just so good. So I love this. I'm definitely going to give it a diamond. Love it. Diamonds all day long. Thank you, Benefit, for the bigger, bolder brow set. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see you guys next week for next week's First Impressions Friday here on Diamonds and Denim. Thanks. Bye-bye.